Whoa, bros! I'm here to talk to you about the 2008 horror film Splinter. Oddly, it didn't have anything to do with Ninja Turtles or giant rats. I find that confusing. From the moment I saw trailers for Splinter, I was intrigued by this film. I wanted to see it. I finally recently had the opportunity to go see it. And I enjoyed it. I really did. And primarily the reason here was that the special effects in this movie were convincing. Now, I tend to have a good eye for special effects. CGI has never fooled me. This particular film, I love the sound effects they give to the Splinter monster things. And I love the way they're put together, the way you look at them, the makeup for when people are suffering from injuries and such. It's all very convincing. This is a film that brings you into the universe with well done camera tricks and special effects. They may not be the biggest budget special effects, but they are convincing enough to me. I mean, I really have to say that from a production standpoint, this movie is very well done. Where production tends to fail for me is a simple fact. They're what I really hate in horror movies: quiet scenes. Now, I watched this on my laptop. Not only did I watch this on my laptop, I watched this on my laptop in the middle of the night, in the dark, in an empty parking lot. Because I work there, I guard cars. Anyway, this should have really creeped me out. But the problem was, it was difficult for me to get into the characters because I had trouble hearing what everybody was saying, even with the sound turned all the way up. So that is to be understood. You pick up a DVD of this movie. The sound quality is kind of difficult. You might want to watch it with subtitles because then you'd understand what's going on. Now, I'm going to butcher this, but I believe this gentleman's name, the main character, is played by Shia Wiggum, and he plays a Dennis Farrell, who is a convicted felon running from the law and trying to make good on the horrors he's made in life. This is a character seeking redemption. And this one of those things that we as writers, we as actors, we as people of the arts ask of our main characters: what does the character want? And it's made clear at a certain point in this film, this is kind of a spoiler, but he is seeking redemption for his sins. And that is very noble. It's kind of a turnaround for this character. I feel that Mr. Wiggum there did an excellent job. I really enjoyed his performance. He was the strongest character in this particular film, and because this is a smaller, lower budget, less known film, that says a lot. Character carries a lot of this film. I really enjoyed what he had to do. Now, Rachel Curbs as Lacey, his girlfriend, the love interest. Again, great character. She plays this character very well, and the makeup is very well done. Didn't stand out the way her boyfriend did. Didn't give me the same feeling. But I have to say that all in all, the acting in this film, much of it was a little bland for me, but it was good acting. Now again, I only have to bring this up because in terms of filmmaking, this being a smaller film, it relies very heavily on acting because they can't give you the bigger budget special effects. So this is how it kind of breaks down. Special effects, really well done. The monster creation is very convincing. The acting, not as well done. The character creation is not as convincing. Finally, the sound. They should have turned it up. I don't like quiet scenes. Anyway, that's Splinter in a nutshell. Again, if you're a horror aficionado, this is a gem. It is a gem among smaller horror films, and you should definitely go see it. I really hope this gets a sequel. If you're not into horror films, you probably want to give this a pass. It's just not your kind of movie. It doesn't do well as a drama. Anyway, that's my 50 cents on the matter. I'd like to know down in the comments below, what is your favorite smaller horror film? Now, I'm Friday the 13th counts. Okay, just so you know, Friday the 13th, when it came out, was kind of a smaller horror film. And so was Night of the Living Dead, the original. So both those are on the table. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below which one you like better? I'm Richard Neal.